HBO's hit show, The White Lotus Season 3 finale premiered earlier this week, and 6.2 million people, including myself, watched it on the night that it premiered, which means even more people are going to watch it soon. And that got me thinking, this show is about, as far as I can tell, a fictional brand, The White Lotus, which seems to be luxury resorts. And don't worry, if you haven't seen it, I won't do any spoilers, but it seems like a nice brand for print on demand. Obviously, we don't own the intellectual property, so I'm not selling anything White Lotus, but I really like the show. Even since season 1, I've been a fan. And what if I want a White Lotus shirt for myself? So it had me thinking, are they selling any White Lotus merch? And that's what I want to talk about in this video, because they in fact are selling their own line of White Lotus merch. And some of these products look right up our alley as print on demand sellers. So I wanted to talk about the opportunity for brands to launch their own line of merchandise using print on demand in this video. So let's get to it. After a quick Google search, I found my way to the HBO shop and the White Lotus collection. I just want to do a quick browse through the products that they offer. It looks like they have 64 products in total in their White Lotus themed Shopify store. You can tell it's Shopify if you go to the source code. So these are almost assuredly print on demand, or at least most of them. They've got, let's just look at the types of products they have first and foremost. And I mean, this is such a beautiful pairing because the White Lotus, as far as I know, is fictional, but people absolutely love the show. I love the show. I wanted to buy a White Lotus shirt. You know what I mean? The logo, the font for the name of the resort. I mean, it's beautiful how they set this up. And I think print on demand is the perfect complement. So I love that they have this set up. And man, I would love to just be a consultant to like HBO and help them set up their Shopify store and implement their logo and their designs on various print on demand products. I think that would be a great opportunity. I don't know how you get in touch with those people, but that would be amazing. HBO, call me. So they've got print on demand wine glasses, various types of t-shirts. This one is embroidered that you see right here. It's embroidered on the pocket. This one's DTG front and back. This one's DTG front and back. They've got sweatshirts, and you can see on the sweatshirt down there, they've got the Lotus on the sleeve. They got coffee mugs, embroidered hats, more t-shirts. They've got a really cool like pattern bucket hat there. They've got a bathrobe, the zip hoodie. They've got a cocktail collection book. Love that. They've got koozies, whiskey glasses, tote bags, slippers, more embroidered hats there. They got a Funko Pop of Tanya, the most popular character probably on the show. The luggage tag. Beautiful how they set that up too with like the design, the pattern. They're offering customization with your name. I think they had customization on the mug too with your name. It's pretty cool. Different towels, stickers. They've got the glass sippy cup, more coffee mugs, a two-tone there, the custom shaped pillow with the White Lotus branding, the makeup accessory bag, more tote bags, a headband, Sherpa blanket. They've got it all. They've got drawstring bags. They've got tumblers. Let's go to page 2 real quick. Obviously with print on demand, guys, I mean, there's hundreds of products that you could potentially license with your logo. So, I mean, the sky's the limit. Like, I bet you anything, if we could see the BSRs on Amazon, if they offered these on Amazon, these would be the best sellers right now. You know what I mean? Do the math. Like 6.2 million people watched the finale premiere on the day it premiered. There's probably millions more people going to watch in the coming days. So this is just insane. They've got the pickleball set. Love that. Stainless steel tumbler, the eye mask, beanie, tank tops, hoodies. They have a cutting board. They've got a pint glass, more coffee mugs. This is crazy the way that they did this. Ornaments, stockings, more Funko Pops. This is really cool. And I mean, can you fault them for cashing in on the intellectual property of their wildly popular show? Of course not. And what I love about print on demand, whether the people responsible for the success of the show are aware of how it works or not, is that it allows artists like Mike White, the guy who writes, directs, and produces the show, it allows him to do what he's best at and still monetize it on the back end and allow fans of the show to show their support and to go buy the merchandise. And you outsource the hardest part of that, which is fulfillment of the orders and production of the orders, to the people that specialize in it, like Printful. Now, if you guys didn't know, Printful actually has an enterprise page. So if anybody somehow finds this video that has a big brand, big intellectual property that they own the rights to, that wants to monetize it through print on demand, as you just saw the White Lotus is doing, you can go to the Printful enterprise page. I will drop a link to it in the description. they're already working with, I mean, look at these company logos right here that have signed on with Printful. And I'm sure this is not all of them, but these are the ones that they gave the rights to share, like Coca-Cola, Privy, SpongeBob SquarePants, CBS, Viacom, AMC, NBC, Star Trek, MTV, Inspire and Uplift, South Park, Spotify, Dunkin' Donuts, Comedy Central. I mean, huge names. And rather than trying to warehouse all the blanks and then print them and ship them out to the customers, people figured out that there are companies like Printful that do this already for massive brands and are equipped to handle the big spikes in demand when you're airing a new season of a show, and then also aren't gonna, have any problems surviving as a company when you're not airing a new season of the show and demand for your products takes a dip. Okay, like as they say, outsource fulfillment to Printful so you can focus on growing your business. And what's crazy is you can start a Printful account right now for free, right? So you could essentially be the only person that even knows your brand exists and go launch a full merch store that looks just like the White Lotus store. You know what I mean? You can do this from day one with 0 fans for free, at least with regards to setting it up through Printful. Or you could be a massive brand like HBO's The White Lotus. Here are a couple more example products that they have in their catalog. Their catalog has 389 currently. That number is going up pretty much all the time. So almost 400 products that you can stock, that you can put in your shop with your brand, your logo, etc. And you can offer the custom element too, which don't overlook that. You saw the people at HBO that set up the White Lotus shop are pretty sharp. They were on top of that with a few of their products, but you've got hats, bags, stickers, shirts, phone cases, sweatshirts, etc. Another massive advantage of using Printful for fulfillment is that they have 12 facilities around the world. So regardless of where your customers live, you're able to get products to them. And with all the uncertainty in the markets right now with regards to things like tariffs and whatnot, it is most advantageous to have local fulfillment, or at least fulfillment as close to your customer as possible. So you can leverage Printful's entire network just by, again, creating a free account and then creating your shop and stocking your shop's products from Printful. They fulfill over 1 million products monthly. They've got 12 facilities around the globe. And as of recording this, they've fulfilled over 100 million products, 103 million plus since 2013. So I've been using Printful since 2017. I endorse them. They are the backbone of my business. And while I'm not on the scale of the White Lotus merch shop, especially this week when they just premiered the finale, the cool thing is that I've got my print-on-demand products being fulfilled right next to a bunch of major brands that are globally recognized. And I'm just a minor player in the game on a relative basis, but you know me, I'm selling on Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Walmart, and anytime I make a sale, theoretically, my products are being fulfilled right next to the big guys. So whether you are a big guy or a small player in this game that has ambitions of growing over time, like me, Printful's there. They've got your back. They handle fulfillment so that we can focus on scaling the business. And if you're ready to get started, I'll drop my link at the top of the description so you can make a free account. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.